college reps at RHS this week,
I'll take on the Colin Kaepernick National Anthem controversy.
and a drone delay
All today
on the air.
It's your favorite dreadhead, Antoine Carpenter.
And Eddie May. Everyone has their own opinion on NFL player Colin Kaepernick's refusing to stand for the national anthem, and we wanted to find out what yours were right here at RHS.
On RHS, and I asked people about the national anthem, how they felt about Kaepernick sitting down during it.
It's a tough one because, we're kind of divided on this. I respect his right to sit down, but I feel that, in my opinion, that the flag, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance represent the journey for freedom and things like that. We have had a lot of bad things in our history, right? We have, that's absolutely true. And I agree with his assessment that, police that are bad police officers that, hurt minorities in the black community. But I think that the flag and those things represent the ideas of freedom and who we are as a nation, not necessarily the bad things that we represent. I think it represents everything that we want to be. So in my instant, he's fine to sit, but I would stand.
I think it's okay because it's out of his beliefs and our country's not fighting for us the way they should. It shows a big impact. It tells people how our country's not being ran the right way.
Well, obviously he's within his rights. Everybody's got a right to do and say what they want in America. Whether or not he's taking the right path to do it, I'm not so sure. But, it's his right to do it, so let him do it.
I don't believe in it because he's a big part of the NFL, plays a big role for his team, and people look up to him. If I was a professional athlete, I would stand up because it shows respect.
Well, personally, I feel like Colin Kaepernick should have stood for the flag just out of respect for those who have fallen. However, I do believe it is his constitutional right to peacefully protest. I think what he did was peacefully protesting. In fact, throughout history, we've had protests such as the Boston Tea Party that we've celebrated that hurt other people. And though this may have offended the ideas of some and the beliefs of some, I feel like we're focusing more on the fact he didn't stand rather than what he did not stand for. And certainly what he's talking about, the mistreatment of minorities in this country, is a real issue. And I do believe he has the constitutional right not to stand if he wishes to do so.
So y'all heard it from everybody. Everyone has their own beliefs about how he felt during the thing or what he did. So that's all with the package. While there are a couple opportunities coming up for Richmond High School seniors to visit a couple universities, there are also chances to meet the college reps right here at RHS, and there will be a few here this week. IU East and Ivy Tech will be here today during lunch, along with the representatives from Butler. Tomorrow, reps from Manchester will be at RHS, and on Friday, the University of Northwest Ohio will be here. See your counselor for more information and a pass to see one of the reps.
That leads us up to today's announcement.
We just told you about college reps here at RHS this week, but if you want to meet even more, then don't forget the Eastern Indiana College Fair tomorrow night. The fair will be held at the Earlham College Wellness Center this year and runs from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. It features 50 colleges and universities that you can visit and learn about, majors, campus visits, and more. There's a special financial aid session starting at 6:30. See your counselor for more information. And seniors, if you're interested in going to either IUPUI or Ball State and getting a closer look at those schools, then sign up for a trip to either school. Interested seniors must be on track for a Core 40 diploma. Each trip is limited to only 50 students, and 50 students can only go on one trip. See your counselor to sign up. The homecoming parade will begin at 6:30 on Wednesday, September 21st. If your organization would like to enter the parade, please contact Mr. Lambright via school email. The parade will again be on West Main Street, starting at the municipal pool. A reminder to any speech team member that there are open practices today and Thursday for anyone looking for a piece to perform this season. Anyone who still wants to join the speech team should stop by one of these practices after school in Mr. Swango's room, R243. And it's time to sign up to give blood in the annual fall RHS Blood Drive. It's scheduled for this Friday, September 16th. You can sign up during all 3 lunches. Remember, you must have a state-issued ID to show when you come on that day to donate. Remember, the RHS Gay Straight Alliance meets every Thursday. Anyone interested should meet right after school on Thursday in room L113. And one last reminder, this Friday, there's another learning lunch. This one is for early college freshmen. That's all the announcements. Now back to the studio.
While we saw plenty of rain on Saturday, the weekend ended with some beautiful weather. Let's see what we can expect for the rest of our week.
While it won't be fall, the next couple of days should be pretty nice. We'll stay dry until midweek, and for today and tomorrow, see highs in the low 80s today and a low mid 80s tomorrow. Overnight, temperatures will remain cool as they stay in the upper 50s and low 60s. We do see some rain and storms coming in later this week, so make sure you're back with us on Wednesday for another look at the forecast. I'm meteorologist Greg Lyons. Back to you guys in the studio.
Individual honors in girls golf, and much more in today's Red Devil Sports Report.
RHS girls golfers compete in the NCC Championship, and RHS fights hard but loses on Friday in an eventful game, which featured something new, a drone delay.
And it only looks like they have two wide receivers to the right, but they are being called off right now.
There seems to be a drone on the field.
Apparently little kids know how to fly some drones.
That's not something we expect to see tonight.
I would never expect that, actually. Wow. So they're going to have a delay a game until this thing lands. And it is gradually making its descent on this. We're going to try and get a shot here.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. It's in the frame now.
The drone was the least of the problems, though, as the Red Devils ran into an undefeated Muncie Central and their quarterback, who showed why he's headed to a Division I college. RHS fought hard through the first half, but injuries mounted in the second half, and Muncie pulled away for a big NCC win. RHS falls to 2-2 and 1-1 in the NCC. Alston Bain threw for over 200 yards with Deshaun leading receivers with 85 of those yards, including an incredible touchdown catch, which we'll have in the highlights at the end of our show. RHS is on the road this week at Marion. Girls golf played in the NCC Championship over the weekend and finished 5th overall. But it was sophomore Carissa Owens who wowed the crowd with a tournament low 71 to earn medalist honors and be named All-NCC. Owens was joined on the All-Conference team by J.C. Cornett, who scored an 83 on the day. Congratulations to both girls. RHS Tennis hosted Marion and Anderson on Saturday and had all of their starters back, and it showed. The Red Devils swept Anderson and beat Marion 4-1 to take two important NCC matches. RHS is now ranked 25th in the state and are 9-1 and 4-0 in the NCC. It's time to consider trying out for the RHS bowling teams. Tryouts are this week on Thursday and Friday at 4:15 at 40 Lanes. Make sure to be there for both days of tryouts. Volleyball competed with some of the best in the state at the Newcastle Invitational on Saturday. The Red Devils finished the day with one win and 2 losses. Rebecca Johnson had 32 assists and Kiki Bentley added 12 kills. Girls soccer hosted Marion over the weekend and jumped out to an early lead but couldn't hold on as they fell 3-2. With the loss, RHS earns the 2 seed in the NCC tournament in 2 weeks. Also, tomorrow there will be a meeting for anyone wanting to wrestle this year. The meeting will be after school in Mr. Sonsini's room. That's your sports. Now back to you in the studio.
That's the show, and as we promised, here's a look at some of the highlights from Friday night.
Enjoy, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
Yes, sir.